Once you've turned your computer on, this is the first screen that will appear. This is referred to as your Windows desktop. Remember, we discussed what Windows software is. Windows makes it possible to complete all types of everyday tasks on your computer. For example, you can use Windows to browse the internet, check mail, edit photos, listen to music, play games. Windows is also used in many offices because it gives you access to productivity tools such as calendars, word processors, and spreadsheets. So let's have a closer look and explore the desktop. The first screen that opens is referred to the desktop. It houses all the applications and/or files or folders. On the desktop you have a background that is referred to as your wallpaper. In another lesson we'll learn how to change this wallpaper and customize it. At the bottom of your screen we have what we call a taskbar running across the bottom here. And what the taskbar does is it contains all the shortcuts to applications and the start button. Now the start button you will use every time you use Excel. It is almost like a menu that houses all the applications. So let's move into the far left hand corner and click on the start button. And over here you'll see a list of available applications. I can scroll down and you can see it's in alphabetical order. There's my A's, my B's, my C's. So for example, if I wanted to open Excel, under E I could just click once and it will open the application. If I wanted to close this application, I need to go to the top right hand corner and click on the red X to close. Instead of accessing the software from the start button, I could also go to the circle next to the start button. If I rest my mouse, it says ask me anything. I can click there and type the word Excel in here. And you'll find that it finds the best match. And there's my Excel 216 and I can click on it and it will open the application like that as well. Let's click on the X to close. Alternatively, sometimes we're going to learn at a later stage how you pin applications to your taskbar. I could also click on the X here on the taskbar and it will also open the application. So that's how you open software or software application. Now, having a closer look at my desktop, you will see what appears to be folders, and inside these folders are files. To access a folder, we need to double click on it. This will open in what we call a new window. To move this window, we can just drag it from the top of the window and pop it wherever we want. We could access the files inside that folder by clicking once, and it will open up that file in the relevant software. And once again, let's click on the X. In order for this window to fill the screen, I can click in the middle button next to the close button, which is referred to as maximize. It will then fill the screen. In order to restore it to its previous size, I can move to that middle button, which is now restore down, and it returns to its original size. If I don't want to see it in a new window, I can click on the minus sign, which is your minimize. I haven't closed it, it's merely minimized to my taskbar and it sits over here. If I want to restore it, I click on it and it's back. Let's open something else now. I'm going to open Excel and I'm also going to open PowerPoint from my taskbar. As you can see, I have multiple programs open at the same time. How do I then switch between Excel and back to PowerPoint or anything else that I may have open? In order to switch back to Excel now, I can just click on the Excel button on the taskbar. It will switch back to Excel, or I can switch back to PowerPoint that's busy opening over here. Let's go up to Excel and click on close. And I'm also going to close the opening of PowerPoint.